What's up, everyone? We've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show episode 8. As you can see, it's a very special video episode this week. And we might be going forward doing this. We'll see what's going on. But yeah. So let's reintroduce ourselves just so everyone knows who's talking. So obviously, this is me, Fabs. Who else have we got?
We've got Hodge.
Yeah.
And me.
We've got Sammy as well. Wonderful. So yeah, it's been a bit since we released an episode, but a lot has happened in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. A lot has happened in the world, to be honest. So we're gonna actually start off with this. This is gonna be our question for this week. So guys, would you modify your body? Would you do cosmetic surgery? And you know what, I'm gonna be really lenient with this. It can be like cosmetic surgery, like I don't know if you want to make your butt bigger, your lips bigger, whatever, or it could even be like Deus Ex kind of body surgery. So like, imagine if you could like implant your phone in your hand or something like that. So yeah, what would you? What are these guys? Would you be down for cosmetic surgery? Yes or no, and why? Yeah.
Well, Elon Musk is already on the data surgery, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely is. I feel like I'd be down there. You know what? Yeah.
What, become like a cyborg or some shit, man? Why not?
I feel like I'd be low-key down. Like, yeah, definitely. I could see myself doing a bit of IoT stuff, like putting a chip in my arm or something. I could definitely do. Because, funny enough, cosmetic surgery, I haven't really ever been down for that. I personally wouldn't do it, but if I could mod my body up, I feel like I'd be that sick. You wouldn't do it, Sammy?
No, nothing.
I think in terms of like that sort of stuff, I think it's better to just get it done. I don't know, working yourself naturally, innit?
It's true.
I think nothing can beat the satisfaction of doing that. I reckon.
Imagine, you see how I'm even had to say like, okay, Google for my lights and stuff. What, just gonna turn off?
Yeah, exactly. Like, things have changed, man. We don't even use our own hands and feet no more, man. It's just voice shit everywhere.
No, I feel like.
Have you seen the video of a monkey using its mind to play the game?
Wait, what? No, I haven't. That's mad.
Nah.
You could get it up now when it showed the stream. It's really quick, isn't it?
Yeah. If you got the video, like
go for it. Drop that.
It's on YouTube. It's talking monkey.
You know what? I typed it in, and
it
was the first thing that came up. Watch Elon Musk Neuralink monkey play video games with his brain. Let me just drag it over.
This is Pager.
Wow.
He's a 9-year-old
monkey
who had a Neuralink placed in.
Yeah, he's playing games with his brain.
About 6 weeks ago. If you look carefully,
he's actually playing games with his brain. I like.
Hasn't quite fully grown back yet. He's learned to interact with a computer for a tasty banana smoothie delivered through a straw.
That's like good. So actually, what I'm going to do for you guys,
we can interact.
I'm going to share my screen as well,
simply by pairing
just so that
them
you
to
guys
an
can
iPhone.
see as well.
Just as you might pair your phone.
But yeah,
to
the
a
monkey's
Bluetooth
legit.
speaker.
He's like using the game to get food.
The links record from more than 2,000
Okay, so right now he's using his hand.
implanted in the regions of Page's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements.
Yeah.
Neurons in this region modulate their activity.
That's quite sick.
Wow.
I'm going to take it before I get demonetized, but that's wavy. That's quite wavy. I don't know. Yeah, that would be quite legit, to be honest. Let's go into the Yu-Gi-Oh talk. So, guys, have we seen Sprigguns as a deck?
I did have a look at them actually. I found them quite interesting.
Really.
I feel like they're going to be meta. So it's like right now we've been seeing a little bit of success with them in the OCG. The kind of list we're seeing is and the thing is, the deck doesn't have a bad card right now. Like, I think even right now they just got a really good trap. I think it's Sprigguns Revolt. I don't know if I'm going to try Big Age Revolt or something, but they literally just got a trap card that's super sick. So what do you think? Is it going to be meta or not? I'm pretty sure it's going to be meta.
I can see it meta.
The Archetypes linked is that right?
Yeah. In Archetype Super Poly, man, that's quite sick. I mean, I feel like it's hard to get better than that, to be honest.
There's a lot of recursion in that deck, like from the grave.
A lot.
I feel like this deck is going to single-handedly make Ghostbow come back into the meta.
Yeah.
From what I saw, I was thinking of Ghostbow straight away.
It's one of those really good decks where it's like you want to see every card because none of the cards are bricks because they can all do the same thing where they just attach each other from hand or graveyard to your XYZ monster.
Looks fun though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a fun deck.
I've played it a bit on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. It's quite fun. Yeah, definitely a solid card. I mean, I'm impressed by it. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but definitely with the support. And then the trap they got basically gives them a negate no matter what. So it's like let me get the name of it.
I think the translation's like a Sprigguns, aren't they, or something?
Yeah. So I'm just looking. Yeah.
Sounds weirder.
I called them Sprigguns, but yeah. So Sprigguns Interluder. So the effect.
That's a brand new one. Yeah.
Yeah. So When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can return one Sprigguns XYZ monster you control to the extra deck, apply one of these effects, negate the activated effect, special summon one level 8 monster from your graveyard, and then it's also got another effect which is called
That's very good. Yeah.
It's a really solid card. Like, yeah, it's definitely looking quite solid. I'm excited to see it make waves in the TCG. I mean, right now it's like a Dragon Link meta still.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Dragon doesn't die,
Literally
man.
just
What can I say? It doesn't
Dragon Link
die.
featuring Zoo Eldritch as well, I guess.
Where do you hit that actually?
Dragon Link.
Yeah.
I don't
LP.
know.
LP, it's LP, isn't it? Like, I think that's the answer
I
to
feel
that.
like they could make it work without LP. That deck just always.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah,
I would not
yeah.
put it past
Yeah.
them. Like that. It's been adapting to a lot of different things.
But I do agree. I think LP would probably be the best hit. Like, it would be the most sensible hit, that the most likely one to affect them. But
I think it's a long overdue hit, to be honest.
Yeah, and then
It's long
after
overdue.
hit LP and then let it develop in it like.
People would just say ban Striker Dragon. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, nah.
the thing about Striker
I mean,
Dragon,
it's
funnily
good.
enough, is it's actually another really sick card as well.
It is a good card. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, because it turns every single pretty much.
And then
every
there's
single
like
dragon
those
having to make
5 rocket players in
into
the world that are
Star.
like, no, don't kill my deck, please.
I remember before when Rockets were like.
No one's playing Rockets. Don't lie to yourself. If you're playing Rockets, you're playing Dragon Link. Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah, it's like, you can play Rockets if you really want to, but it's just
You can.
It
It's just
doesn't
going to
really
be
do
better
much.
as a Dragon Link deck.
Yeah,
Sad,
Rockets
isn't
is
it?
basically just like one Synchro, one Fusion Turbo. It's either Savage or
Yeah.
Dragon Turbo. It doesn't really do much other than that, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but funnily enough, this dead meta is I can't lie. This meta is better than the one we just had. But to be honest, even this dead meta.
Oh, what, you didn't enjoy VFD, Samir? Come on, man.
VFD Pass?
You didn't enjoy
But
VFD Pass? Come on.
Funnily enough, Konami have postponed organised play for us in the TCG until the end of May. So we've still
Yeah.
got a long time to wait. I mean, it's quite a shock. I wasn't expecting them
It's around the corner, man. Back to locals again. I mean,
you say that,
potentially.
but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they did it again, because aren't they trying to do a remote YCS?
They are still, so they're
Yeah.
still obviously promoting that. So I guess
Yeah.
it'll be like around summertime when they actually want to start easing things back to normal.
Literally,
They're trying to go slowly at the moment, but I don't know. I mean, even in the UK in general, just restrictions, like not even just around like duels and stuff, just in general with social interaction, you don't know. People are wild at the moment. They could easily just switch it back on its head.
I think it's June for us where we come out like kind of fully out of lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think around bank holiday time this month is when it eases up quite a bit, but then June is when it should be back to normal.
Yeah. I mean,
And even then, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I can't trust this place.
I'm already tired of lockdown. I'm not tired of lockdown because of work. I like working from home, but I'm tired of lockdown.
I'd love to do that, man. I'd love to do that.
I'm tired of lockdown in terms of not being able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much.
Yeah, not being able to do anything.
no.
It's just like, because I went to YCS, and man, I was just waiting for the next year's one because I was like, I'm gonna just, and then it's sad.
I want a London one again. That was.
That was such a good day. That was.
Yeah,
Those 2 days were so sick.
Because to be honest, are we going to see another Comic Con? Even that, it's a bit
That's the thing as
sticky.
well. Like the YCS does really depend on Comic Con.
Yeah, like I don't know how.
And
else to do
I'm
it.
thinking it's gonna be summer 2022
Yeah.
is when
I
Comic
can
Con will
agree
probably
with
come back, and I'm pretty sure the YCS is in May.
Mm.
that.
We could have regional.
I can't remember. I think it was in May, right?
No, wasn't it?
No. Sorry, the October one had
Yeah,
it, not
October
May.
one.
Sorry.
October.
So yeah, we probably look at next summer, I would say.
Yeah. But yeah, like Sammy said, you can get regionals. Definitely can get some regionals going. Like
Yeah, I've been to like 30 fly regionals before. Like, do you remember that one in Sydney where we went to Coventry?
yes, those are the best
We-
kind of regionals when
we
there's not a lot
smashed
of
it.
people. Yeah, those are
What?
the
Because
best.
it just like
It
kind of
was-
easy.
Yeah,
basically.
basically,
Really,
full
I
up.
need to come to those, man. Win with some
It was
rogue
full of-
decks. Come on.
Yeah.
You remember Simeon?
Yeah.
It was full up. Yeah, we had to get there really early, standing outside the store, but we got in.
Yeah, literally, we were outside the store playing on there was like a wood wall, and we were like playing and like testing our decks before the thing.
Oh, it's,
Yeah, half just got banned. Yeah, I was playing Skeleton Turbo.
Yeah, that
Just
weekend
down
Sammy
the
got back to
skeleton.
back. Remember the story you told before about Sammy? About Sammy.
when he
cheating the guy?
cheated, when he cheated. Yeah.
It was
I
that
remember
weekend.
it.
That was the first day. No, that was flipping sick. Back to back tops
Oh,
of
shit.
August. Right, but next topic, guys. Next topic. So, Shadow and Invoked. So, we've talked about it a lot, but guys, why do you think this deck is surviving? What's so good about it?
Topic
why
of the
does
week.
Shadow and Invoked Like, but I'm saying
Invoke's the
both.
topic of the last 3 years, man.
But like, what's making it survive? It doesn't even make sense. It's like every format, this deck somehow just manages to claw its way in there. Like, what about it is so good?
I think it kind of screams out the same level of splashability as like the striker engine. Like, you could just throw that at anything and it will work. It's just that strong. It will work.
Definitely.
And just Invoked having a lot of variety with summoning from your opponent's graveyard, using their own like hand traps attributes against them with different monsters. Like, it's got so much variety and such a very simple engine. It's just not going to die until something fully gets hit, or maybe they start limiting more than one thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's weird as well, because when you look at the deck, it's literally 9 main deck cards. I mean, technically they have others. It's funny because I only ever think
triple Alistair, triple Meltdown, triple Invocation.
Yeah, I guess they have Book of Law and Omega Summon.
Yeah, but no one really uses that. I mean, I haven't even seen people use the Alistair Link monster, if I'm honest with you, either.
Literally.
And it's good in the pure deck, don't get me wrong.
So the Link monster's good, but it's because I used to play it at 1 copy, but there's only like very niche situations when you need it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other thing,
apart from the 9 cards,
because Borrow Sword exists, it's because its main thing is for like you can basically turn every single card into your hand into Invocation. That's what it effectively does. Yeah, and it's like it's only really useful for OTKing after that. It's like you've already got Borrow Sword, so if you can fusion summon that many times, chances are you can just Borrow Sword OTK them anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it is an interesting one. But yeah, I'm surprised about how genuinely it's like. I feel like, do we even think Konami's going to come close to hitting it? Because right now I can't see that happening.
I mean, how much is Invocation sitting at right now? That's my question.
They need to keep moving in.
That's true.
That's just my question.
I want to find out actually right now. How much is
it? I'm curious now. I'm curious.
Let's see. Invocation. How many printings has it even had though?
4?
I'm going to say 4? About 3, 4.
Including ulti.
Right, so Invocation.
2 secrets.
It had one recently, didn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm seeing 28 quid, 30 quid. Yeah. Yeah,
that's mad. Think about that.
We're not gonna be seeing Invocation going.
It's like the whole Imperm thing. Like, this was sitting at 60, and even they're still sitting at just half of that.
Yeah.
It's just Imperm all over again, isn't it?
But it doesn't go in every deck.
Obviously, Imperm's not kind of something you would hit.
It's nutty. It's flipping nutty. I mean.
A bit off topic actually, but can we talk about the whole thing where Cyber Dragon Structure Deck is going to get Lightning Storm and Imperm and OCG, and I'm just pissed because you just know that's going to be MST and Fiendish Chain or some nonsense as a replacement. I'm pissed as a Cyber Dragon player as well. I'm fuming.
So shocked if Konami.
But come on, like surely they can give us Imperm. You know how they gave Ash to like Salamangreats, I think it was.
We're gonna get another Terraform.
Or was it Fire? I can't remember. Was it Fire Charmers? I can't remember who it was. It got Ash Blossom in the structure deck.
We'll get Terraform like System Down or something.
Surely it has Infinity on the cover of the card.
I can't even trust Konami to give us Imperm. I can't trust.
That's the thing as well. I can't.
They've milked it already.
Really? Have they said that we're getting already?
1 secret, 2 ultras. They've milked it. Now they'll give it a common.
Yeah, I don't know. Imperm is a common. That's a big jump. That is a big jump for that card.
I mean, if they make it a common though, his days are numbered. That's when you know the card's getting hit. As soon as its rarity goes down, you know that
it's not even about getting hit. I think the meta will start shifting to the point where Imperm just won't even be. It'll be like, I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
It'll be more of a control format or something. I don't know.
I disagree. I think Imperm's quite hard to power creep compared to the other hand traps.
I mean, in all fairness, like a lot of thingies have monster effect negates, and as opposed to like
because I think 2 things. Yeah, basically, it being a trap card,
you can't walk by it. You can't really Ash Veiler or anything to counter it. At least with
literally.
I'm pretty sure you can Bell Ash, can't you? I'm pretty sure. Like, which one is it? You can Bell. Sorry, it's you can Bell Called By. Like at least some of the hand drops have like. I mean, even if Maxi came out, you can take the Ash Maxi.
Even Talents as well. Talents is useless against them.
Yeah, exactly. What does Talents do against it? Like, it's pretty good.
I don't think it will get hit.
I don't know. I can just... But you got to think about it. Besides Maxi, because it was obviously just the most godliest hand trap ever made, How many of the hand traps have they actually ever hit? Okay. So would you class it in the same kind of thing as reboot?
Yeah, reboot, Pancratops.
But would you think they would limit imperm?
Yeah, they'll do. That's what I feel like they'll do the same thing they did to all of those. They'll limit it.
I would class you with Ash. You got a good point.
So, funnily enough, Ash is the only one I can't. I'm really surprised they never hit Ash because at the time when it came out, it was so good, and I was surprised that even like Ash stayed so good for so long. I'm surprised they never hit it.
And it still is, to be fair. It's still a pretty good staple. Like, people do main deck that. That's the one hand trap people can always kind of main deck. That's not a trap. That's obviously not imperm.
None of the other Ghost Girls are as good as Ash. They're all good, but none
Bell
of them
comes in and out of meta, depending on what the meta is. So, like, you know, you have, I think what it was used during, like, Orcus, when Block BA was a thing, so I guess on graveyard stuff. Like,
generically good, basically.
Spooky Dogwood is just a very niche card. I know you used to use a little bit of it.
Which one does Dogwood do again? Which one was that again?
The blue one. The one with the lifetimes.
Oh yeah, I can't.
I
used to use it, but I'm a bad player.
Winter Cherries, I think, is too specific.
Yeah,
if there's like let's say there's like a tier 0 deck in the format.
Yeah,
you're gonna see cherries everywhere. Like,
so do you know what the
counter just mirror matches?
It's part of the problem with cherries as well. Is before it was a case where you not every deck needed all 15 slots of the extra deck, but now half the time your deck wants every single slot in the extra.
You depend on your extra deck is your deck now.
So
honestly,
so it's a bit too risky to be dedicating slots.
What was the other one? Ghost Mourner and Thingy Chill, right?
Oh, Moonlit Chill. So
Moonlit Chill, yeah.
People are using that as as another Veiler.
It's the worst Veiler.
But exactly, so Imperm is better than Veiler. Veiler is better than that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then are we missing one? What are we missing?
What are the Ghost Girls?
We had
Ogre.
There should be 6, right? Ogre, yeah, of course. Ogre, yeah.
So Ogre was good,
but yeah.
Half the things were either immune to destruction or destroying them made no difference.
But even then, I think that comes in out of the format. I mean, in a control format with a lot of continuous spells and traps, that can definitely see some play.
Definitely gets better, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be shocked.
But yeah, Ash has just been consistent the whole way through. I could have sworn OCG semi-limited Ash at one point, or it was at Worlds, I could have sworn they had a restriction on Ash.
Yeah, OCG put 2 maybe, I can't remember.
I feel like you're right, I'm just checking it
2 years ago or something, I don't know.
I don't know how to even find that. Let's see.
Honestly, I don't even know now.
Yeah, they did. Because in April 2020, it went from 2 to 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't even see that go back to 3.
Yeah, I can't.
I knew it was...
I mean, don't get me wrong, OCG is wild, but I mean, I guess it makes sense why they would semi-limit that.
OCG are into putting things at 2, man. So
they love the semi-limited list, man, with a passion.
Yeah. Except Max 3, that's Max C's at 3, isn't it?
Oh man, we can only dream, Sammy. Only dream, man.
Guys, I'm going to Japan. You'll be shocked. I'm actually going.
I will join you. I will play OCG only. That's it.
You have to take your Ashes, your Gammas, your Crossout. They designate.
Literally.
Sammy, you can start playing Engage Orcus again as well, innit? Old school. Striker package Orcus.
Oh, yeah,
did you not?
Played Sky Striker.
You didn't play it?
Everyone's playing free Engage, yeah. I was playing Evening Match.
Gosh. Yeah. Oh, is it? Fair enough.
Striker Orcus is quite insane. I really like that deck, but it was
even the AIs on EDO Pro now, they still use that. So they literally will have every all the best 2-card combos they would. So they have Light Stage, they have Engage, they have Horneters, they have Armageddon Knight, they have literally that full power deck was just insane.
Wow.
Do they have Mermaid?
No.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh wait, are you talking about the AI? The AI shouldn't have. If they're having it, that's mad. But no, because
they do. I tried it out once. They still have all the hold ban cards.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
This is why I don't play the AI on Flipping.
Exactly, it's so bad.
Ridiculous. There was a point where I figured out how to. So you can actually go into the not config cards. You can go into the AI files and remove cards from their decks. But the problem
you can?
The problem with doing that though is that the AI are designed to work with the deck.
With those, yeah.
So you take out 1 or 2 cards, and what tends to happen is if they get a hand they don't expect, they just won't play. Or they'll do something stupid like T set and pass.
Set one pass, set one pass.
But funny enough, Yeah, I can't lie. People do
Also,
that
I'm sorry, but the
sometimes.
AI really doesn't help people learn the game that well because they're not like honestly.
Yeah.
If they have like a singular negate, it could be something really shit. I'm talking, they will solemn judgment me using a fucking BA monster
Upside.
summon
Yeah, I mean, part
Like-
of the problem is the AI can't predict.
or like even a danger. They'll ash a
Yeah.
danger.
And
They'll ash a danger.
yeah,
100%.
The AI has no effective. They can only either know everything or know nothing. So they
Exactly.
can't effectively predict what's in your hand. So either they can effectively predict and they know exactly what to negate based on just waiting. on
Yeah.
what's value.
And at that point, there's no point in being an AI because it's just cheating.
Exactly. Yeah. But funnily enough, let's talk about Dragon Link. So one of the things I would say about this meta, which is quite good, is the best deck in the format is actually, for all intents and purposes, a budget. I'll call Dragon Link a budget deck. And I feel like, what would you say is it right now, guys? How do we feel about budget decks right now? Because I think they're in a really good position, to be honest.
Yeah. But I mean, doesn't there come a point where, from a business sort of thing with Konami, like, they got to hit something surely because it's just, if it's just budget and it's still doing all these top cuts and stuff, and it's like, you're thinking, wait a minute, we got to make some money. We got to make some money here.
When Konami releases like 3 archetypes in a row that are strong, that's how you can tell they're not happy with the budget decks being out. That's why Sprigguns
Yeah.
is so good. Because,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like they've been launching a lot of stuff now. Like so.
And it's like most of the archetypes they released this year have been pretty good compared to like the year when Dragon Mage and Generators came out.
Exactly. And what next ban list is what July?
Is it? Oh, that's quite a while from
I
now.
think. No, let me
What
double
ages?
check because. Curious now.
If it's July, we've got a long time. But then, no, actually, that makes sense because the last ban list was literally just like last month, wasn't it? Like
July the
April, March?
1st. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Wow.
makes sense. We've got a while.
No earlier than July the 1st. So. I mean, no wonder they're pushing this product now
How long
because
is
they
it?
can't emergency
2
ban
months.
nothing with Dragon Lane. Nothing's that broken.
Yeah,
Anything else need hitting? Dragoon.
I think so. The problem is Zoo Eldritch. It's not even Zoo Eldritch. It's mainly Zeus plus Zoo. Is a really.
That's the same thing.
I don't like that
Yeah.
interaction, but I don't see how they. I don't see them hitting Zeus because.
Yeah, but it's not bad
Because-
because
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's that? Just
They don't return
Shack a
a lot,
nine
you know
on
what
the
I mean?
Dryden. On the,
So-
just like, you just keep stacking, man. It's like.
So the thing about Zoo Eldritch though is that, and in fact, I keep saying Zoo Eldritch, but I'm really talking about Zoo. It doesn't
Yeah.
recur well when you're right, but it doesn't matter because it's such a low commitment board. This is off.
It's
one
already
card.
just done its job.
Yeah, it does it off one card, so it's like, yeah, it doesn't recur well, but if you only need one card to get as infinite sends, basically, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's
I think it's fair though.
You know what's funny there, Simeon?
Really?
Imagine if Barrage was at 3. Remember when they limited Barrage when they brought Dryden back? Because they were scared.
I can't lie, I wasn't really focused on Zoo at that time. So I don't-
Yeah, no, that's the thing. No one was.
But
People were like, "Wow, Konami's scared of Zoo coming back," and now that it has, just imagine if we had 3 Barrages the whole time.
But I can't lie, I feel
I-
like we need to revisit what Sammy just said because I highly disagree.
I don't think Zeus.
Go
is
on.
an
What do you
issue.
say? What do you say?
You-
You don't
I
think
said
it's an
Zeus
issue?
not an issue.
Wait, you don't think that? But the Zeus interaction, at least, you must think that's an issue. The Zeus
It's good, but
interaction.
when they do that, usually they haven't got a draw in anyway. Do you know what I mean?
They haven't got
Sometimes
Dryden, but they've got
Dryden
Zeus, which is
Zeus.
better. I mean, between
Yeah,
destroying
but-
one card and sending everything to the grave.
That is
That's a
good,
bit-
but you need to have your imperm, droplets, anything can get rid of it. If you
So
haven't got
actually no, because remember, if you have imperm, if you have anything that's not droplets, they're just gonna use it again. It's not once per turn.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, but your
As long as it's got
imperm-
materials, it's
So yeah,
it
you
can keep
chain
going.
link one input, so they use it. So what happens is they won't use it until you use your card, obviously.
Yeah.
So you use your card. Chain link 2, they used it. You chain link 3 imperm. Chain link 4, they just use it again. Or
Oh, true. Yeah, I'm talking about when you're like, you know, open board and you want to like get rid of it and then start your combos.
yeah, I mean, if it's a very kind of if it's a very kind of close grind game, blah blah, and it's like, but even then, it's like it's so easy
still
for them
think
to
it's-
stack full materials. That interaction specifically for me is
so-
the main thing that I don't like. I think that interaction's too strong, and I think it's just not.
Yeah, but
It's not how Zeus was meant to be used, right?
yeah, true. But I don't know. Again,
Yeah.
I just don't think the deck's that good. If that board would be different, it'd be tier 1 and they're doing it every turn. But sometimes they can't even get a zoo back once you've cleared it. Whereas your deck's like you search. You know what I mean? I just don't have an issue with zoo. To be honest.
I hate that deck. I can't lie. Yeah, that's why I made that pre-droplets. That's why I made that pre-droplets.
Gotta be done. It's gotta be done.
Yeah, it pisses me off when I see that thing hit the board. So just 3 droplets, get it off my field. I don't want to play. Or that's why I was playing Orcust as well, because you send my cards to the grave. I'm like, alright, whatever ding you send, it's light work. Yeah, but nah, Zoo Eldritch annoys me. I don't think it's the best deck. I still think D-Link is the best deck. But
Yeah, it's been most consistent, I think.
Let's talk about Wonder.
What? Which one? Wonder?
Winder.
Oh, Winder.
Oh, Winder.
Yeah.
There's a lot of popping off from Zodiac about Winder recently.
Yeah,
man.
it's a topic
Jesus,
of the
that's
week,
all I've been
isn't
seeing all day, every day.
It's a good card. Yeah. Let me quickly.
Yeah.
He's good. I think
A little
Yeah.
cheese thing that I used to do, Simeon, with the 60 card BA was bring out Cherubini, obviously. I think run a Predaplant engine to search out thingy.
Yeah.
And just instant fusion Winder under Cherubini.
Yeah.
Never dies.
Yeah. That was the same. Sammy did. So that was the same with Orcus, where you bring back the
so
Winder
troll.
with the dinghy,
So troll.
and then
Yeah.
Dinghy
Oh.
And then Dingy
yeah.
protects it, exactly. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
really It's a really good card, but Winder for me is I don't know. People might disagree, but I see it as like the epitome of good card design. I think it's very fair. That in my head is like a fair because it's like
I'll
you can
get
smash
mine
it something.
either, yeah.
Yeah, it's not hugely high attack.
Yeah, because think about it. There are other cards that just completely lock off summoning. At least you can summon once,
you can summon
and there's
once.
a way for you to out.
Yeah, it's
you know
only
what I mean?
2200 attack. Like I think it's a very very fair card. It's a very
Yeah.
very fair card. It's a bit annoying sometimes, obviously, when you're adding a Winder on top of like 6 back row. That Eldritch.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing 6, but anyway, 6 back row. But it's still like it's quite a fair card. I like Winder a lot.
Yeah, it's alright.
And it's always hilarious when you're against whenever you're against Shadows and then you have Super Poly and they put like Wind or whatever on the board and you just see the Poly and you just wreck them. So yeah, Wind them. But funnily enough, so recently I saw a topic. Now this is actually to do with League of Legends, but I think it applies to Yu-Gi-Oh as well. And it was someone talking about tryharding, and so what they were essentially saying is how they don't like tryharding. They hate when people try. They hate how when people are playing games, they're always tryharding. Like it ruins the spirit of the game and blah blah blah. So what do you guys think about? Firstly, what do you guys think about tryharding? Does it annoy you or not? Do you think it's fine or not? What do you guys think?
I think there's like a mixed thing on that, in the sense of. So I'm applying it to League, I guess, for myself here because I play that the most. Yeah, I guess I do tend to try hard, but a lot of the times I'm just like, screw it, have a chill game. It just annoys me sometimes when you want to have a really, really chill game or you want to just try something fun and exciting. And then when someone's doing the complete opposite, it kind of ruins the experience. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't be arsed.
I think you
But-
go hard. You're not playing to lose.
Yeah, but then there comes a point where I'm just like, yeah, exactly. I might as well just play to win at this point. Like,
Yeah,
it is what it
you're
is.
happy when you win then.
Yeah, I'm 100. For me personally, I'm playing to win. What's fun to me
Yeah.
is winning and winning hard, and you having no
Yeah.
chance. That's
Yeah.
fun.
I play a lot of value picks, right?
Yeah.
So I'll call out the damage. If I've hit them for 50, I'll call it out. My
Yeah, you
teammates
gotta do
need to
that.
know
Never
that they
scared.
can
You
shoot.
have to, like, this guy's lit for like 62. You just gotta do it.
See, it's communication, teamwork. And
That's the shit, yeah. It's like, I think when you got other people with you that are competitive as well, it just makes it even more fun.
Yeah. And I think as well, especially so, funnily enough, the example that I see often with Yu-Gi-Oh is on EDO Pro, and I'm going to quickly show it on the screen as well. There are 2 servers. There is a competitive and there is a casual server. And the thing I hate most, even this, so this is the casual server. You see how someone says fun deck only.
Yeah.
Some morons will go on competitive and say the same nonsense, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, and it's like,
Pisses me
they've
off.
given you a chance to look for casual stuff.
Yeah.
What is the point you doing that on competitive?
To me, if you want to play fun, go play with your friends. Go play in the
Yeah, it's like same with League as well. It's like
same
I have,
with League.
you know, you have 4 modes that you can play.
Literally, yeah. If I'm in a norms,
You have-
I understand. But if I'm
You
in
have
ranked,
blind, you have draft. I mean, no one plays blind unless you're stupid. I'm sorry. You have blind, you have draft, you have rank solo, you have rank flex, and it's
Yeah.
just like, you know. Oh, obviously there's ARAM as well, and it's like
yeah.
people are like, oh, why are you try harder on this? It's like some people just enjoy playing that game mode, so they're going to try hard on that game mode more.
Yeah, the one that
Which
makes the least.
I understand.
Yeah, I feel like it makes even the least sense where it's like you're at regionals or something,
Yeah.
or you're playing ranked and league, and someone says, "Why are you tryharding?" And it's like,
And yeah, I
Okay.
have that as well. Like, I'm not even big-headed, but like, I'm good at the game. So like, when people see me pop off and do like nut stuff,
Yeah.
they're like, "Why you try?" I'm like, "No, I'm just That's just me being me. I'm not even trying. I just know the character. You know what I mean?
When you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you have like 3 hand traps.
It's like, I'll be playing Zed. Right? And people are like, why you try hard? It's like, yo, I just know what I'm doing, innit? I'm not even trying. I can try hard if you really want to sometimes, but you'll notice the difference. You'll notice the difference. Like,
yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh, well, it's like a mind-based game, isn't it? So it's strategy. Yeah. But there's nothing more rewarding than when you've been up the night before a tournament thinking through your strategy, and then you go and pull it off.
Yeah.
Like,
taking out one-offs and thinking, oh, you know what, this little spicy tech will work, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, like the kid at local to me, I think you told me, literally runs 15 or 20 hand traps, and his deck is just hand traps.
His deck is
I think his deck was hand traps and basically Phantasma beatdown.
Not gonna lie,
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I've actually started to think, because when I first started playing with him, I wasn't good at Yu-Gi-Oh, but now that I genuinely think he was just good at stacking his deck. Because do you know why? Yeah, there was a point when I realized he would always have like the same 3 hand traps in his hand, no matter what. And then not only would he have the same 3 hand traps, but then he would have like the perfect normal summon. So like Mech Knights was the deck he would always be playing.
Oh god!
And he would always have like the perfect 3 hand traps, and then he would have like Purple Nightfall, Imperia, and something else. And it's like, yeah, like I've played that deck. It's good. It's not that good, but yeah, no, it's the same thing. Yeah, me personally, I'm for try hard, and I feel like if you don't want to try hard, you don't have to play the game. You can play with your friends. You can play with your friends, do a casual tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but new topic. So guys, new topic. So I hope you guys research this. I do want to talk about this, even though it's not Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. But did you guys hear about EDP445 on YouTube?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
No, what's that?
So there's a guy. So
EDP445.
So this stands for Eat That Pussy 445. That's his name. And it is a YouTuber who... have you ever watched To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so basically what happened is this guy... So this is the... Oh, I did the wrong screen. This is the guy. He got caught trying to chat to little girls on the internet, basically. So what these guys did is they pretended to be like a 13-year-old girl on the internet. It was by this guy called Chet Goldstein, who's also a massive dick as well, by the way. He's also a kiddie fiddler. He's also racist, but that's a story for another time.
But they bait these guys in, obviously, with fake profiles and stuff.
So they baited this guy in, found out that they like made him send all sorts of mad messages to her. Like he, for example, took a picture of his poop and sent it to this person who he thought was a 13-year-old girl, all sorts of madness. And he planned to go and meet her as well. Yeah, so it's like that's how they caught him, basically. They masquerading as a 13-year-old girl. They're like, okay, yeah, so let's meet up, blah blah. And obviously he goes to go and meet her up, and then these guys like set up a sting and meet him outside, and it's been quite a mad roller coaster. So it started off with EDP looking like the super bad guy, and then Chet Goldstein. So there was 2 guys who like kind of caught him. Chet Goldstein, which is one of the guys, we find out like a week later that he's also super racist and been doing all sorts of madness on the internet. And also, he had some decoys, and he was getting the decoys to do very questionable things. So, for example, there's like a clip of him, like, he's looking at the camera, talking to one of the decoys, telling them to, like, take off their shirt and, like, move up and down in a sexualized... And this is an actual 13-year-old, whatever, that he's talking to, or actual underage person that he's talking to.
Yeah,
so he's also mad as well. Then EDP comes back to YouTube.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Not apologetic at all. He's now going to start his own website for EDP, and it's just been a whole... It's like he doesn't know anything happened. Literally.
You know, that's
what and he's the person who's in the fucking situation. It's like, nah, who's that? What happened?
In the UK Yu-Gi-Oh community.
Oh wait, yeah, I know.
It did happen.
Old YouTuber, innit?
It was mad. The YouTuber
what was his name again? Yu-Gi-Oh! Pedo.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Is it this guy? No, it's not him. I know who you're talking about.
He got outed in a very similar way. He got cancelled, bro. 1 million subs got cancelled.
Oh my God. It was, wasn't it?
What was his name?
I forgot his name. I completely forgot his name.
But I remember it was.
This was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that black guy did a video in him in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. What's he called again? One of the black Yu-Gi YouTubers did a video on him recently talking about it. Or not recently. It was
really?
like a few months. It was a few months back.
So it's Capital G. It's
Cali-
Capital G does that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Cap G, that's not Cap G.
Yeah, Mega Capital G, yeah. Mega
Cap G
Capital.
always does the drama in it.
Yeah, he did like a history of thing. He did it. I'm sure he did because I watched that
Can you pull it
video.
up?
I'm looking for I'm seeing if I can find it.
I can find it one sec.
Because
Hold
I
on.
remember that, yeah, because he used to host tournaments.
Yep, here it is. This guy.
In Birmingham, he used to host tournaments, yeah.
Oh, really?
And we was
Yeah,
everyone was
this
talking
dude. That's the
about
one. G Hopper. That's the
Because
one.
just after he got outed, he hosted a
This
tournament.
is a while ago. I remember him as well.
Wow. I didn't even know he... Wait, was he a Birmingham guy? Or...
I don't know.
Oh, mad. Yeah, this... I can't lie. It's getting a bit mad to me just how many, like, kiddie fiddlers there are on the internet.
It's actually a bit mad.
And
No
they're just
idea.
all really bad at, like, what they... I mean, I'm not trying to say it's something to be good at, but I feel like... I don't even say if I was a kiddie fiddler. I just feel like if you wanted to do something like that, I feel like there's safer and smarter ways to do it. But all of these guys are brazen. They'll be
Yeah,
using
like
Discord,
you know, just
they'll be using
not
their real-
not taking precautions. Not that I'm condoning the actions, but like
Yeah, like
you just how are you getting outed so
they'll
easily?
be,
You're
like,
just
using their
stupid.
real name, sending pictures of their face, complete.
These lot will send
confidence.
anything. They'll send anything. It's
And
actually
it's
just
like,
nuts.
You know what I blame it? I blame porn. I think people
Yeah.
over exercise that and they're looking for
But-
new ways
You know
to
what?
feel
Yeah,
something
but-
alive. And
Is it an
It's messed up.
excuse though?
Yeah,
it's
that's
not an
that's.
excuse, but it's definitely a knock-on effect.
So I agree. The hypersexualization of both, not just porn,
Yeah.
but women in society in general. I think that has a big
Yeah.
effect on it. But I think,
Mm.
as what I'm afraid of, yeah, like how I said, giving them a justification for it. I
Yeah,
feel like
of
part of
course
it as
not.
well. But what I
Yeah,
mean
of
is part of it as well is I feel like it's them as well. That it's actually, I think it's a mental thing. I've always thought to an extent it must be a mental thing because I can't see how, like, gosh, I feel like this is risky for me to say already, but I'm still going to say it. It's not unreasonable for someone to be attracted to someone, an adult guy to be attracted to a girl between, like, I'd say, like, maybe 16-ish and, like, 20. It's not unreasonable. They're going through puberty.
Yeah, sometimes you can't even tell like
Yeah.
someone's age. And
I mean, you literally just can't
Literally,
tell.
their
sometimes.
secondary sexual characteristics are developing. So it's like, I wouldn't say that's unreasonable. But when you start looking at girls who haven't even gone through puberty, when you're looking at girls who are like...
yeah, it's clear when they're younger.
Yeah, and that's... To me,
Yeah,
it's like,
then
it
you start to
must be a
think there's
mental
something
thing.
just not right in your head at that point. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Like I
something
said,
different
they're
to how an
chasing
average person
lust
would.
and-
Yeah, and it's like, that's what in my head as well. It's like, I feel like no one would opt into that. Especially, it's like, if I had that in my heart, and I know the stigma that paedophiles have in our society, I would fight hard, man, because it's like, I don't want to be... There's nowhere,
Yeah.
if you're a pedo, nowhere's safe for you. The
There's-
outside
you're
world
not
is
safe,
for
you're
you.
actually just not
Prison's
safe.
not safe for you. It's a wrap. So it's like, yeah, I genuinely think it must
If
be
you go into jail, it's game over.
literally, you're finished.
You're finished. You're
Again,
just done.
that's why when it's like... when
Your career's ended. It never got started.
Yeah, that's why it's like when I hear things like, for example, Tiger. When Tiger was with what's his name? Was it Kylie? And then she was like,
Yeah, Kylie was.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
I
She
thought he
was
was
like 17 or something like that. I
yeah.
can't
So it's
remember.
like I thought he was manipulative. I thought it was gross.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like in my head, I'm like, he's super rich. She's relatively mature looking. I can kind of see how he can end up like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
when I see stuff like this EDP guy going for like 13-year-old guys, I'm like, you're mad, bro.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
mad.
literally. That's just moving wild.
Yeah,
that
you're
is.
mad. Even when you're asking them, what did your mum cook for
That
you for
does
dinner
look
tonight? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they out there, man.
Yeah, there's
They out there.
and there's too many. Even,
Many more out there.
there was even another
Literally.
one relatively. Though this wasn't on paedophilia, but there was another one about rapists. It was Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Or was it? It's either Jake or Logan. I don't know. It was one of them. Well, Justine Sky
Very
came out.
strange.
Justine Sky came out and she said that she went round to his studio and he basically forced her to give him head, busting her mouth. Like, so basically already raped her. And it was mad.
Yeah.
On
and I
that
was just
topic.
like,
On the
Oh my God,
topic
on
of
that topic.
those
Oh,
idiots,
fuck's
yeah.
sake.
No, not that topic. Different topic. Did anyone see Jake Paul get banged out by Floyd?
Oh,
Mayweather?
yeah.
oh wait.
That was fun to watch.
Oh wait, when he tried to take his hat in it.
Didn't he get a
He
tattoo
got
about that as
banged
well?
out. Yeah, he got his
Fucking-
teeth busted.
Yeah. He was. I
love
don't
that,
know
yeah.
why he did that. I don't know why he did that.
This guy just wants
It looked like
attention.
he was
That's
gonna-
all this child wants. Like,
Those two guys, I don't dislike many people, but
I think Jake
They're
Paul's
just
somewhat.
dead.
Yeah, like
they're
No
just,
integrity in them
they
two.
just don't come across well. I think that's the best way I put it. But
Yeah.
they don't come across well, and I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I don't like them. I can see why a lot of people don't like them, and they don't seem apologetic about how they are as well, which is always not a good thing, to be honest. Like, if you're gonna be a dick, at least like there's like the example I'll give is someone like KSI, who used to be a bit of a troll and stuff, but he kind of made it clear that he's playing it up for the camera, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't just act like that's your personality, because it's not a personality trait to be a dick. You're just
Generally
Yeah,
speaking,
and now he's just himself, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think he's much more likable now as well.
definitely.
yeah, I think
Like, I mean, I always liked the videos. Don't get me wrong. Like, not that I condone some of the dumb shit that he said before. He said a lot of mad shit,
Yeah, he said a lot
but
of dumb shit.
like I've always liked him because he was just hella funny, and it's just
it was fun.
now he's just more mature about it.
Yeah, I prefer English, media over US anyway. I think US is just like
US media is a
Yeah.
lot more polarizing, and it's a lot more opinionated. Yeah,
polarizing.
yeah, it has to be quite extreme to. I think it's how their audience have been trained, isn't it? Like, it has to be.
Yeah, but
extreme
then
to
look at the
get
joke one that was on in the White House. Like, it's,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's funny now because as Biden's in, what I find mad is that. So I was looking at the approval ratings on Reddit recently, and like Obama, when he was in office, he had a 60.8% approval rating, and he did an okay job. He didn't do an amazing job, but he did do a good job, I would say, as a president. Trump, he had the lowest approval rating. It was like 49 or something. Biden's is like only a little bit higher, and it's like he's doing a way better job than Trump, and arguably, especially if you're looking at it in terms of Democrats, he's doing a better job than Obama right now. But it's such a polarizing country that it's like you either love him or hate him. So there's people who are voting against him, even though he's done nothing wrong. It's like he's not tweeting random crap. He's just doing the job. You don't hear about Biden every other day in the news because he's literally just doing the job.
yeah,
yeah,
reason it's
no
really
stupid
what it's
like controversy and
Yeah.
basically, yeah, preaching his arrogance and greed, isn't it?
With Trump, it's like he was forcing himself into my newsfeed every single day. Like, I'll always hear something. It's like, Biden, I have to actually search, which is good. That's how it should be. He's just be behind the scenes getting things done, which I really like. And it's funny because Biden's. If I was a Republican, I would be pissed off at Trump right now. I can tell that's how Mitch was, because he was laid up. He could have won the election calmly. All he had to do during COVID was just not talk too much. Let the CDC do their job. Let what's his name, Fauci, do his job. It would have been calm. But Trump somehow managed to mess it up, and then he just bungled that. And then that's a big part of why he lost the election. And it's if I was Republican, I think Trump's dead. I think you're a waste man, bro. Never come back to this job because you just messed that up. Yeah. But we're gonna go into our last two topics, guys. So, last topic is going to be, actually, surprisingly enough, right. So this is a similar question that I was given to you by my friends. So your setup, and it's kind of linked to my new setup. So as you guys can see, I've got a new office.
yeah. Simeon's moving mad now.
Yeah, I'm moving mad. It's quite wavy. Don't worry. I have a full house routine. But your setup, if I was to give you, let's say, $1,000, what would you do to your setup to improve it? What would you add, remove to your setup to improve it? You got
Screens.
Yeah.
Screens.
Hard go first. What are you going to do with your setup to improve it?
I mean, it'd be nice to have 3 screens, even though it's so unnecessary, but why not? Just why not?
There's no such thing as unnecessary screens. There's no such thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd probably invest in like a mad like microphone, like there's something like Blue Yeti or better, those kind of things.
I have to plug this. It's not a Blue Yeti. It's a Shure.
Yeah.
It's a Shure something. Just get a Shure mic. They're flipping nuts.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, they're flipping nuts.
Have you got an affiliate link?
But
I need to...
does it count if I want to upgrade my PC? I think I'd just put most of that money into the PC. Just top-notch graphics card, processor. That's it. Just get some. Anything left over, get some RAM. I mean, all I need is a couple of screens, like a mouse and keyboard. I mean, I think we can all agree. I think if we all play enough PC games with the same mouse and keyboard, regardless of how shit it is, you get used to it.
It becomes what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It just becomes a natural, innit?
Yeah,
and I think I just need to get used to another one. Probably would get one eventually, but if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a PC. I'd probably just build like an okay PC.
Yeah.
Put it next to my laptop and just
It makes sense.
That's it. Really.
You could get a good PC for like a grand. You could definitely.
I bought this one for 800.
I might do one day, because
mine's pretty solid. A 1060 graphics card just lasts a long time.
Yeah, I need to do it. I need a good PC for work and stuff. Like the laptop is not gonna cut it soon. Yeah, I need a good station.
Yeah, and this is when I was broke. I saved up for this, so now that I'm actually saving money, I can actually do even better than this. So it's not even that bad.
I want to get a vertical ultra-wide. I feel like they're so sick.
They seem pretty cool. Yeah. I think I just wouldn't be able to get used to them though. I think it just seems a bit too different to what I'm used to.
I wouldn't be using it for anything productive. It would literally just be because it looks cool. That's the only reason I'd even get it.
Funny you said that, yeah. What would you do with a grant? I'm getting a work grant soon, so I might actually just buy a PC.
I think that's a solid idea, bro.
It's worth it. Like, if you're I think it's always going to have some edges of a console as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I need to
got a lot of edges of a console.
Yeah, and I want to do like good renders as well. Like
yeah.
I
mean, you can get like a solid i7 and solid graphics card for under $1,000.
Yeah,
and now your PC.
I'll just do that. Yeah,
I think that's a solid idea, to be honest. Yeah,
and to be honest with you, Simeon, I wouldn't even mind starting to do like little YouTube like clips here and there now. Just me playing like League and other games because I don't have time to obviously do YouTube and like streaming full time, but it'd be fun to do on the side. I mean, eventually you could just grow. Do you know what I mean?
Because streaming takes no effort.
Someone's sitting watching you play a game. It's just your personality that sells it.
You've broken the hearts of so many streamers at me by saying that.
I mean, you said how it is. It said how it is.
It's true. No, it's true. There's also all these streamers think they're working so hard. Look, I'm sure.
But listen, you're getting paid to just do your hobby.
I'm sure playing games and sitting in front of a computer all day is not like super easy. But
yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not. There's dedication involved. You have to like. Once you get really into it, you have like stream timings, you have giveaways, you have like, you got to sort of keep your cool sometimes, I guess.
You guys gave me an idea for the last topic, actually. Have you guys seen the hot tub streams that are the new fad on Twitch?
Oh, fucking hell, here we go.
No.
So, okay, I'm going to flash this.
There was literally an article, Simeon.
Yeah.
A whole article just dedicated to how, which you could have just condensed into a few words that it just says.
So I'm gonna
Twitch is observing the matter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
That's literally all the whole article was.
Yeah. And
ridiculous.
The top streams are. Oh, actually, there's none right now. Well, there's booby streams, but there's none right now. But yeah, the top screens. Oh wait, no. So there's some people in maid outfits. Yeah, so
it's just budget. It's just free OnlyFans. There you go. There's one.
As you can see, some hot tubs. Yep. Even here it says, look at this title: 18+ P Hub OnlyFans 1 sub.
Like, come on! This is literally just.
I'm taking it off the screen now. YouTube, please don't strike my channel. I just showed what was on there. I didn't know it was going to be there. Even though I said I knew it was going to be on there. But yeah, this is the new thing.
This is Pornhub for people that have like restrictions on their internet that their parents have put on.
I feel like Twitch don't.
That's all this is. This is literally just parental control.
Twitch don't care anymore. They whatever gives the money. Whatever gives the money. Like
they actually just don't care, and they'll ban people for some of the dumbest reasons as well. And then you see shit like this, and you're like, "Bro, who's running this company?"
I'm shocked because it's like Twitch is supposed to be like a gaming platform, but literally, there's people on Twitch doing nothing but showing titty, showing bum, and
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna put it on the screen again because I can't like. I'm low key afraid of YouTube striking my channel for adult content. But if you just go on Twitch TV,
well, they get away with it uncensored though.
Yeah, I mean they won't show nipple or
yeah.
Funnily enough, there's been one or two, for example, who have accidentally shown some.
There's been a lot of slips, yeah.
And then you know what happens? Twitch bans them for 18 hours, and then they carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like nothing happened.
Literally, it's just the new thing now. It's the new thing on Twitch, and it's quite mad.
I don't really use Twitch, man.
Neither do I.
I used to only watching like League, like LCS and Worlds, but it's like more and more like I get older. I feel like I just don't have the time. I end up just sitting on YouTube watching stream highlights.
Yeah.
I just got no time to even sit and watch a stream. Every so often, if I'm free on a weekend, I might just tune into a Yu-Gi-Oh stream or something. But even then, it's like I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
After like 10 minutes, I'll be like, I can't be bothered.
I can't. YouTube is what I use 95% of the time. Twitch
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same.
Because
it's not planned content, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't have time. Mostly, I don't have time to. Well, not even I don't have time. I have time, but I don't want to use my time to watch streams. I'd rather watch a specific video or play a game myself. I don't want to watch someone else play.
Or just at least watch only the best parts, which should be condensed down onto YouTube anyway.
Exactly,
So
Yeah, so that's.
get rid of all the filler stuff now. We good.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Twitch is where it is popping right now, and I feel like if you're someone, no, let me not say that. Anyway, Twitch is where it's popping right now.
You might as well just say it's not at the end.
So I was just gonna say, if you're someone who wants to make money off Twitch and you're of a certain gender, yeah, let me not finish the sentence, but
yeah,
it seems like it's quite easy at the moment on Twitch, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's quite easy to just get subs. Though you never know, there might be like a million girls doing this at the bottom with like one viewer, and they're just struggling. You never know, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, true. People just starting OnlyFans like, why have I got no subscribers?
Literally,
You know, it's just.
I don't even know how OnlyFans managed to pop like that, to be honest.
It's actually become so normalized. Imagine again. Like,
It's the thing. It's
actually just mad. It's actually just so normalized now.
There was a thread I was even reading on Reddit about that, how basically someone was upset. I think I actually posted it in the group chat. I'll send it to you as well, Sammy. Basically how
oh god, I literally looked. I was at work. I literally looked at my phone and I just see essays and I was like, holy shit.
I'm actually gonna read it out actually, because I think it's really interesting.
I wanted to reply to it. I just didn't have time to be because there was so much to read. I was like, okay.
We'll cover this. Maybe this will be another segment that we might add. So
I think we should. Definitely
it's
next
from
time.
the Am I the Arsehole subreddit, and it goes, am I the arsehole for not wanting my roommate/tenant to do porn in my house? So here, let me read it out. So here's the situation. I own a 3-bedroom home. I, 20 female, rent the second bedroom to my friend, 21 female, and the third room is a spare one. She has an OnlyFans, which I don't mind, and I even take a lot of her pictures for her. She has a boyfriend who said he wants to do porn with her. He does not live with us. He lives with his grandma, so he just assumed they would do it at my house. When she mentioned this, I immediately told her I didn't think it was a good idea and it would make me extremely uncomfortable. She didn't like that and acted like it wasn't a big deal and they wouldn't be loud. I kinda put my foot down and said they would need to find somewhere else to make porn. Am I being unreasonable? I can give more context if needed. Then she made 3 edits to this. First one saying that she didn't ban sex, so there's no sex banned in her house. And yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I think she needs to slap that picture up as well.
Wait, you need the landlord or the tenant?
I don't think it was. No. Nah,
so who are you rating, the landlord or the tenant?
Huh?
Whose side are you on, Sammy? The landlord or the tenant? So it's the tenant who wants to make porn, or who wants to make male-female porn now, and the landlord's not okay with it. So whose side were you on?
The landlord. Nah. Wow. That does not want. Don't be cursing my house like that. You pagan way.
My house, my rules, innit?
Okay, so I want to hear your opinion as well, Hodge, because I haven't heard your opinion. What's your opinion on it, Hodge?
I guess it's a bit mixed, but I guess the whole like my house, my rule thing is definitely there. But on the other end of it, I think it was something you guys are mentioning in the group chat as well. Yeah. Kind of, it made sense. Was if you've gone and just watched a video. Can you remember what that room even looked like? Can you even that's not what you're thinking about. That's not what you even look back at.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, and it comes down to the question of, is there someone that's going to recognize that?
Yeah.
Like, are there like bare people that come into your house on a regular basis that will know that's the room? Like, oh my god, you're doing it in your house. And I think it's what you said. I think you said it's going to be a single-digit number of people, if that. It's not even 0. So it works both ways, or it could just be a case of they can do it when the tenant's not, the landlord's not there. You know, I guess in a way it's no harm done. But
no, I think it's principle, yeah, because
end of the day, it does come back to that. It's like it is my house. At least respect what
safe haven, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't be bringing the devil in like that.
So you know what, yeah.
But then the thing is, I get that, but then she's okay with her. She's even okay with taking the OnlyFans pictures herself. So it's like, where do you draw the line? Like,
That's bad enough.
You're like halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
You're halfway okay with it. What's the big deal then? You know, I don't know. I guess you've already half cursed your house. I was just.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what? Yeah. My opinion is basically two things. I'd say is the main thing. It's like what Harsh said actually, but the main two things I'd say to that is firstly, if you're not okay with porn, I actually don't see that as a problem. I would be okay with someone doing porn in my house, but she said that her friend has an OnlyFans and she was fine with that. She even helped her take pictures. So why is it now that it's male female?
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
Turn around and say, it's not okay.
That's what I'm saying. You're halfway there. What's the big deal?
Yeah, and then the other thing as well is that if you're a landlord and a tenant, you don't get to dictate what goes on in the room like that, or at least not in the way you're doing it. Yeah, you can say no businesses. That's fine. You can say no sex work. Well, actually, you can't say that. That's discrimination. But you could maybe say no sex work, but you can't now start discriminating bits and pieces. It's like at that stage, yeah. It's
either you say no to the entire idea,
yeah,
or yeah, that's it. Like,
in my head, it's like it's in her room because she's okay with her having sex with her boyfriend. I'm assuming she actually said that. I was one of the edit. She's okay with her having sex with her boyfriend. They're doing it. You can just say, just do it in only your private room. What's your business?
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on it.
Contradicts herself.
Yeah. So it's like I'm okay. I understand why she's not comfortable with it, but I definitely am on the tenant side 100%. I think if I was the tenant, I wouldn't have even asked. What do you know? I'm doing it in my room.
I'll keep that bitch out, to be honest.
But then it's true. It's also the landlord. Yeah, it's like as the landlord. The other thing I was going to say as well is like I see it as even if she's her friend because they are friends, it's landlord and tenant because you're making her pay. If it was free, I'd say something else, but you're actually making her pay. Yeah, but that was that I just thought it was a really really interesting thread. I definitely feel like
some sort of flipping this decade.
It's a very bad one at the moment, yeah. But no, anyway, guys. Oh wait, have you got?
I was going to say, I know Sammy had no idea for today.
Oh right, hold up your.
Oh,
yes.
I have two, but
actually,
I'll let you guys do your ones first. Let me get mine out.
Okay.
This might be surprising to you, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, it might not be too much to you, but let's see.
You gotta sell your choice here in like 2 sentences. Or... Okay.
Oh, but wait, hang on. Is my thing inverted on the camera? Hang on. Let me hold up something to see if it's inverted on Simeon's screen. What do I have? It has writing.
I think it is.
Is that inverted on your screen, Simeon? Or is that fine?
No, it's not. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, cool. That works then.
Okay, so are we all holding up our favourites?
Yeah, tell me when. Why's my face suddenly gone so dark?
Alright, cool. When do you guys start? I'm just getting mine out.
No, after 3.
After
3, we're all doing it at the same time. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Jeez. I can't lie. I really... Okay, I need to hear the explanations, I can't lie, because I'm quite shocked by both of those answers.
I told you it would be.
Yeah. So, wait,
see, this one's fun because you're not expect me to.
You don't expect it. You thought I was about Dante, no.
Yeah, I would have expected Harsh to do Dante, and I would have expected Sammy to do like Fluffle Wings or something.
My other one was tour guide. Okay.
Okay, wait. So let's start. Why are Magician's Valkyria? Because I feel like that's the most. I can't lie. That one just.
Weep.
No, it's not even. It's not even. I mean, I guess a lot of my love for like DMs did stem from the anime and stuff because I did watch the whole of the first 5 seasons. But just me getting into spellcasts and enjoying them when I was playing my really shitty spellcaster decks, you know, having some sort of control based thing, using like 3 Gagaga shields to have like shit not be just one battle card. It was just funny. And then with Valkyria, obviously the effect is pretty funny where you cannot target other face-up spellcasters if you control, except this one, but it stacks. So if you have 2 on the field, you can't attack. So I just thought it was pretty funny being able to protect those who got shields. So I had a lot of fun with that, and it's just something I always did.
I think I even remember, you did.
Yeah, exactly. So we used to have little shitty tournaments. Like I think you had Thomas playing Dinos, you had guy playing his 5-headed dragon, Blue Eyes Dragon Master Knight. Nonsense. Brick deck. He's building a house. Okay, that deck. You had Luke playing Galaxy Eyes or something like that.
Yeah, Galaxy Eyes.
And I think you were playing Darkwood at the time. Yeah, this is when I started to just play Spellcaster Magicians. I just had a lot of fun doing it. It was just, yeah, I spent the most time on that shit deck. Even to this day, Simeon, from Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, EDO Pro, I have so many variants of Dark Magician and Spellcasters on these decks. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. But yeah, it will always be one of my favourites, 100%. Yeah, I was surprised at that one.
That's why I had to do it, because I think it's confusing. Basically, yeah, first of all, the artwork is nice. Yeah, check it out. Tell me that's not nice.
It looks like a toy octopus. Yep. I give you that.
It's secret, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, is it secret? Did you say secret?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So what it does is
joke.
Normal or special, target a fluffler edge imp in the grave and add it to your hand. And if you fuse with it, you can return 2 banished monsters to the grave. So that could have synergy with like mad engines. Think of an engine. Quickly, I don't know. Some of the monsters are banished, you can put back in the grave, use them again.
Even the deck itself, right? Because you've got, is it Frightfur Fusion? Like, Frightfur Fusion? Yeah. So, I didn't even know it did that, to be honest. I don't think I've seen you do a build of that one.
No, it's because I've only just discovered, that the deck's problem is recurrence.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do, is you're going to use the dog in, and then you're going to get the sheep, because it's one card linked to. And then you're gonna use sheep to put dog back in your hand and summon this from the hand or grave. And if you just keep doing that, you've got a link to off one card. Get your patchwork, which is obviously a plus. That's a loopy engine anyway. But so if you do that turn 1, you've burnt your sheep, so you can't do it again. But if you've got Octo, you can do it again next turn, and the sheep puts it back in your hand. You add back the sheep every turn, you keep doing it, so every turn for free, without, you get the Octo in your hand at the end of the turn, and you've got a link to and a patchwork every turn for nothing. So that gives you a grind game. See what I mean?
I can't lie, that's potential unlocked, to be honest. That's what
it gets better than that, yes, because of this one, the hand trap.
Yeah.
It's only searchable off patchwork, but you could just add it back with Octopus, so every turn that's add back instruction.
I need to see some builds. Bro.
No one's
Simeon, what about you though?
I mean, I feel like this one's just obvious to most people. So I'm just going to show off, like, okay, look, Sammy, I know that the octopus, you like the artwork, but in my opinion, there really is no deck with better, there's no deck with better artwork than Dark Lords as a whole, and this one specifically.
Isn't Morningstar also the first Dark Lord?
So actually, it's funny.
I love the artwork so much, by the way. I think that's an insane card.
But yeah, it really just comes down to Dark Lords. I could have picked almost any of the Dark Lords. I like all of them. I like any of the new Dark Lords. I like all of the art.
Yeah, that art is just nuts, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
So for me, it's really just a case of I really like the artwork, I really like the deck. Any Dark Lord works, but I just pick Morningstar because it's the boss of the deck.
Yeah.
That's literally it for me.
I wish you were good.
Same. I wish Dark Lords were actually a good deck. The amount of money I've wasted taking it to like YCSs and tournaments and regionals, I know I can't win with it, but I just play it because.
But he did top in
once,
mid of the Eternal format.
Yeah.
But
he did top of it.
Your deck profile video got a lot of views, didn't it?
Yeah, I wish it could consistently top. That's the sad
pull it up on YouTube. How many views it got now?
I think we should make this a weekly theme, guys, where I think we just hold up a favorite card based on something. So whether it could be favorite band card, favorite spell card, favorite artwork, favorite effect. I think that'd be nice.
So it got. I don't know. He might have deleted the video, to be honest. It wasn't on my channel. He might have deleted it.
What was it? Was it Stoke?
Yeah, or Stoke.
Stoke.
Oh, actually, no, he hasn't. It's like 5k views right now.
Where did you come fourth? 6th. I don't know.
I think I was 6th. Because I remember. No. You're right. I was 4th. Because table 1 was Infernoids versus someone else, And then my table, I remember because I was really vexed because I would have come second probably. It was me against the Prank Kids. It was me against Prank Kids. So he came third, I came fourth. Yeah.
How many views did it have?
5K. But it's not on my channel though, so it's kind of peak.
What are the comments like?
Comments, not a lot of comments. No, there's like...
I think there's a couple of people that were saying like they respect you for like making Dark Lords work. I think it was.
You could have gone on to be the Dark Lord King then if you keep.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely it was definitely a fun profile. Unfortunately, right now, Dark Lord Grim Margie, I've done a couple of builds with it, but it's not as good as it used to be. It just doesn't really fit the format anymore. If you're playing Dark Lords right now, Despia is probably the deck you want to mix with it. But yeah. But guys, we're coming up on an hour, so thank you for watching episode 8 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. It's been
that was good.
Very good episode. So hopefully we'll do some more video episodes in the future. But anyway, guys, we'll talk to you all later. Peace.
Peace out.